Several Washington state agencies are collaboratively working to reduce the inefficiencies of current paper-based methods of collecting and processing traffic-related information. This effort, known as the Electronic Traffic Information Processing Initiative, or eTrip, is currently focused on several key projects. Primary among these projects is the statewide Electronic Collision and Ticket Online Records Project, or SECTOR. When fully operational, SECTOR will provide local police departments, county sheriff offices, and the Washington State Patrol the ability to create electronic tickets and collision reports to be submitted through a central messaging network to the appropriate state agencies. With nearly 160,000 collision reports and over 1 million tickets processed each year in Washington state, SECTOR will significantly reduce the need for multiple agencies to re-enter information already collected by law enforcement. Drivers who are stopped for a potential traffic violation may not see much of a change. The driver will still be required to provide their license, vehicle registration, and proof of insurance. But how the officer records the information on these documents will change.
Is everything on your license current?
It is.
All right, I'll be right back in a minute.
The SECTOR software will speed up the process and ensure accuracy. With this new software installed on an in-car computer accompanied by a barcode scanner and printer, officers will be able to scan driver's licenses and vehicle registrations without having to enter information and thus avoiding errors. Pull-down menus also speed the process, and by simply entering the beginning letter of the name of a vehicle manufacturer, the software offers a pick list of vehicle makes that begin with that letter. The city location field has a pick list of Washington cities. Officers can use a mouse or a touch screen to select information. Once completed, the officer will print the ticket and give it to the violator. This time-saving software will be available to law enforcement agencies interested in electronic ticketing and collision reporting. Officers involved in recent testing have found the time of a routine traffic stop to issue a citation or infraction decreases significantly, reducing the amount of time drivers are kept by the side of the roadway. In addition, officers will spend less time on paperwork and more time on public safety and enforcement. Collision reports can take much longer to complete than tickets, as much more information is required. With multiple vehicle crashes, the information can grow exponentially. Electronic collision reporting through SECTOR offers a more efficient and accurate method for officers. Like tickets, collision reports can be created using pick lists, pull-down menus, and default entries to speed processing. Licenses and registrations scanned for a ticket can be automatically transferred to a collision report. The software also makes diagramming a collision scene much easier. For example, intersection templates can be easily selected to provide greater location details. Vehicles can be placed and colored. Skid marks can be added. Guardrails, barriers, or fences can be illustrated. Nearby features can be added to the diagram, making the conditions and circumstances of each electronically created collision report more clear and precise. Once the required information has been gathered at the scene, officers can automatically print an information exchange form to give the drivers involved in the collision. In addition to the time efficiencies of electronic tickets and collision reports, the quality and accuracy of the data collected will improve drastically. Currently, an estimated 10% of all citations courts receive annually contain errors. Likewise, the Department of Transportation estimates that approximately 1 in 10 paper collision reports are returned to the investigating officer for revision. With data validation built into the software, these errors are all but eliminated, as required information must be entered before the officer can complete the ticket or collision report. Both ticket and collision information collected using this electronic collection software will be sent to an exchange server maintained by the Department of Information Services. This exchange server will route the appropriate data to the Department of Licensing, Department of Transportation, Washington Courts, Washington State Patrol, and other agencies involved in traffic safety. This system of exchanging tickets and collision reports electronically eliminates the need for agencies to re-enter information already collected by law enforcement. Although this software provides a low-cost solution for law enforcement in the state, its use is not required. Agencies are free to continue using paper tickets and collision reports, or acquire their own software and incorporate the state's data standards. Ultimately, eTrip and the Sector Project will provide these agencies with more timely, accurate, complete, and accessible information. Such improvements in data quality will ensure better data-driven programs and policy.